Love trumps everything. There's a story behind that. This is your daily message from Chad, number 1027, to upgrade your mental game today by telling yourself a better story. Because the most important story you hear is the story you tell yourself. This message is dedicated to the incomparable Alan Zwern. Here's the upgrade. You may know more than your competition, but you can never compete against someone who loves more. Here's the story. Harry Winston was known as the King of Diamonds. He's probably most famous for his donation of the Hope Diamond to the Smithsonian in 1958. Famously, Winston sent the 45-carat diamond in the mail in a plain brown envelope, and it arrived safely. It's still one of the most famous attractions at the museum. Harry Winston passed away in 1978, but his reputation remains. His flagship store at 701 Fifth Avenue in Manhattan is still open, owned by the Swiss company Swatch. The story's told when Harry still worked at the store that he got a call from an Arab sheik. He said, "Mr. Winston, I'm a gem collector. Do you have this type of diamond?" Winston said, "Oh, yes, it's in the millions, but I have it." He said, "I'll be in touch with you. I'm going to come in next week." So the next week, he took his private jet. He landed in LaGuardia, and Winston had his top salesman meet him at the airport, bring him back to the store, bring him into the VIP room, and for an hour, he showed him this gorgeous diamond. And after an hour, the sheik was just about to walk out of the store, and there was no sale made. And Mr. Winston said, "Oh, excuse me, sir, could I have a moment with you?" And they went back into the VIP room, and 15 minutes later, Harry Winston had a check for $4 million. The sheik was just about to go back to the airport when he said, "Mr. Winston, can I ask you something personal?" He said, "Sure." And the sheik said, "The man that met me and the man that originally tried to sell me, he spent an hour with me. He's a good salesman." Harry said, "He's the best one in the industry. He's the top person in New York. That's why I hired him, and that's why I pay him so much money." He said, "Well, Mr. Winston, if he's so good, how come he spent an hour with me and he couldn't sell me, and you spent 15 minutes with me and you could?" Harry said, "Oh, well, that's my trade secret. You see, he knows diamonds, but I love diamonds." The better story to tell yourself is love always wins. Do you love what you do? You may not love every aspect of what you do, but if you play a game, do you love it? If you manage a team of people, do you love people? If you're a mechanic, do you love how things work? You may think it's tough doing what you do, but it is infinitely harder to compete against someone who loves the thing you do if you don't. Love is where the dedication, grit, detail, and passion is naturally generated. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with baseball. No one had to motivate me to field ground balls or go to the batting cage. I loved the game of baseball. I would get up early on Saturday and walk the neighborhood trying to round up kids to play. Love is the greatest competitive advantage. Love always wins. Tell me a story of the difference love makes to FromChadSmith@gmail.com. Send someone a text and ask them, "What do you love the most about what you do?" You can get a free copy of my book, The Most Powerful Story in the World, by going to FromChad.gumroad.com. The transcript of this message and hundreds of others are always available at www.fromchad.com.